Welcome to Trophy Ridge. Today we're going to be building a new $2 million hunting cabin, and we're going to be customizing some new vehicles for the upcoming turkey season. With April just around the corner, we need to get set up, and we've got the perfect location here in Trophy Ridge. Some of the best wild turkey hunting grounds, and as you guys know, it starts in April. That's when the season is allowed to go hunting for turkeys, so we're going to build out a new cabin out here. It's going to be a ton of fun. We've got a nice river down here in case we ever need to do some duck hunting in the summertime, but anyhow, we got the new truck here. This is the Carhartt Edition Chevrolet. So this is going to be our main truck we'll be using. We're also going to be customizing some more vehicles today, so stay tuned for that. And if you guys like seeing this hunting stuff, make sure to drop a thumbs up, and we'll come back in April and show you the first-person view during the season. So first things first, guys, we have got to climb up through here and find a nice piece of land to build our new cabin on. This cabin is super cool, something new that we've got, and we want to kind of build it right around here. That way we're close to where all the wild turkeys are running. As you can see, there's a small town to our right. Let's head on over there first. We'll check it out, and maybe we'll find some land around here. So in this small town, you've got one general store, you got a gas station, I think it's got one gas pump, and then a couple of factories around here for lumber processing. So there's really not much out here. It is almost abandoned. But anyhow, let's go down this road. Let's see if we can find any nice piece of land, and then we'll start building on this place. But it's gonna get pretty exciting, guys. So we'll head down river and see you guys at the land. Okay, I think we've got kind of a spot right here. If we climb up through here, it should lead us to some more flat grounds. The roads aren't the best. As you guys know, these are just trails, but right up here, there we go. We've got some flat land, so we can build this new place and make sure the thing doesn't tip over. But it connects to kind of like this little trail road that we've got going on. And then obviously the woods are across the river, so not far. Anyhow, let's jump into construction mode and get building. All right, so for this build, I'm thinking we're going to place it in this area right here. The house is not gigantic, but it's also not very small. So we're going to place it down. Let's see what we've got. There we go. Look at this thing, guys. So it's got actually a 4-car garage underneath, and then you got a garage door on the back side. As you can see, there's a whole living quarters up top. It's the perfect hunting cabin that you would ever need. It's more than you would actually ever need too. We'll check that out as soon as we build out the construction here, but we're going to connect it right to the road, right through here. Something super simple. And then we do need to go ahead and fix up some of the ground right about there. There we are. Okay, so around the side, we're actually going to build in some nice plants or trees or something to kind of give us some privacy. So let's go ahead and fix up the lawn. As you can see, we're going to place this back down, and then we're actually going to build in a little walkway path to the back area because we've got a little door back here. So we'll probably build something in, but let's go ahead, kind of keep it as quiet as possible because we don't want to disrupt any of the turkeys, kind of lead them away. If we've got a crazy property going on, we need something low key. So something like that now that we're fixed up. And then right here, we're going to go ahead and lead it towards the steps. Just like that. Okay, perfect. So the last thing we need to do is some plants along this side. We'll go ahead and place them down like right through here. All right, looks good on that side. And then we'll do some over here. We got some of the larger ones. Let's see. There we go. These are kind of more like trees. So that looks nice, kind of separated off the road. And the last thing we need is some decorations. I think a nice pet swan will be good right there. It's fake, obviously, but all right, we got everything we need, guys. Let's go check out the house. And now that we're here, we can see if the Chevy fits in the garage. I think it will, but this thing is pretty big, so it might take up the whole garage door. It's kind of like a 1.5 car garage. A little bit wider space. You'll kind of see when we get back in. I mean, you could fit 2 vehicles if I really get it to the side here, but I don't know if we need to take that chance. So we'll back it in for normal now, like that. Looks good. All right, let's turn on the lights. There we go. Nice LEDs. Okay, so we got the garage door closed up. It's a little tool bench here. We got a fishing rod, so that's nice. We're down by the river. I think that's pretty much everything for the garage. We're going to head through this door. As you can see around back, they actually have to go around the building in order to get upstairs. This is a separate entry. They go through here. You got a nice little walk around path all the way through here. Nice windows. Open up. All right. Turn on the lights. Look at this. Okay, those are the outdoor lights. Let's go ahead and close it. And then these should be the, oh, look at that. Okay, pretty nice. This is what a hunting cabin would feel like. I mean, look at the photos we've got. This is pretty similar. You got nice trails with nothing out there. There we go. Nice couch. I mean, this is the couch you would have if you're at a hunting cabin. Let's make sure it's quality proven here. Yep. Okay. Very comfortable. TV. Plenty of stereo equipment. We got a full kitchen and everything we'd need here. That's nice. Let's see. Oh, we got a sliding door. Okay. Very cool. Turn on the lights out there. Look at that. Very nice. You can see the woods. There's probably turkeys up the hill there. So we're still in a great area for that. Next up, we got our own closet. Look at this shirt. Want to hear a construction joke? Sorry, I'm still working on it. All right. I guess we have clothing with dad jokes on it. Very cool. All right. And then we get the washer dryer here, and then this is, I assume, the bedroom. There we go. Okay, so we got a TV here. Oh, there's Mr. Elon Musk. All right, very cool. And then we've got a bathroom on the other side. Look at this. Shower? Hot tub? Okay, this is probably everything and more we would need. Like I said, this place is going to be pretty awesome for a hunting cabin. We'll only be out here probably like 2-3 weekends out of the year. So, I mean, you know, this is more than we would ever need. This is awesome. So, all right, very cool. That's the full tour for you. We're going to move on to the second part. We need to fill that garage down there. There needs to be no space left. We need to fill it with vehicles. We're going to buy 3 new ones today. A couple of off-road vehicles and another truck. But the thing that's wrong with this truck is it's not camouflaged enough. So we're going to jump into the store and customize some stuff, and then we'll bring them on back to the new property. All right, I said it wasn't camouflaged enough, so I'm going to show you guys what we can do with this. So if you go here, we can add a camo wrap. Look at this. This is pretty sweet. Onto the truck, and it looks like a military grade. And then we can obviously upgrade the wheels, which we're going to do. There we go. Spiked wheels, the mud tire 40-inch, and then we get the off-road bumper. I think we're going to add that. Let's see. Oh, okay. This one is cool. You got the off-road bumper, but this is like the full wrap with the steel front plate. I mean, that's insane. Okay, there we go. CB antennas, increased frequency. So that way when we're far out of land, we can still reach radio communication, which is good. Plates, we don't need any special plates. Toolboxes, yeah, we'll bring a toolbox. Why not? Check this out. We're gonna go aftermarket tail lights. Let's go ahead and make them like silver and then blacked out, as you can see, a little more stealthy. Stripes, can we add stripes on this? Oh yeah, we can still add stripes. That looks sweet. Okay, windows tinted. I think we're almost ready to roll. One thing we're gonna do is add red lights, because those are good to have during the morning, early morning hunting, and then some hood lights for the trails. So I think we're ready to roll, guys. That's our first vehicle, 100,680. So not too bad. We're going to move on to 2 more off-road vehicles. I'm going to show you why. So the cool thing about the Can-Am Outlander is we've got spot in the front and the back to bring equipment with us. When we're going on the trails, we'll probably bring this with us, but it's got this special rack that we need. As you can see, we've got a 5,000-pound winch on the front, handlebar protectors, and then this is the front rifle rack. So we can go ahead and add that right there. We've got our hunting sniper, the Remington 700. So this is actually going to be pretty good. I kind of like this one with the old school wood. That looks like a good one. And then we can actually have a rear rifle right there. That's our hunting rifle. Looks good. We've got a couple different ones there. And then attachments. Let's see what we got. Okay, that we don't need any of those. Lights. We'll add some lights here. And then on the back, we're going to add a Yeti cooler. So this thing's good to go. For this, we're going to go all blacked out. We need something stealth, just like that. Okay, we're looking good, guys. Let's go and buy this thing. Oh, no, hold on. We need to upgrade the wheels a little bit. I think we maybe need not the mud swampers. Those will be a little bit more drag. I kind of like these ones. These are probably the best for the trails we're going to be on. We're not going through any crazy mud. So, all right, there's our second vehicle. Let's go check out the third one, and then we'll bring them on back. All right, the last one is a Can-Am Defender here. So we need something that's got a little bit of enclosure in case it's kind of a rainy hunting day. We're still going to be able to go out and have a nice cab for us. So turboed engine. Yeah, we're not going to do these wheels. We're going to go with the off-road ones. We've actually got a couple different ones. We got the BF Goodrich, you get the fuels, and then we've just got the stocks. I think, honestly, these ones look pretty cool. We're going to go with the BFGs, and then we do have a rifle rack at the top there. So we're going to add the inside mount for that. Perfect. So these are kind of like hunting edition ones. Aftermarket exhaust, bed steps. Let's see what we got for that. Oh, what is this? Is that a fuel tank? I think might just be, oh, it's a toolbox. Okay, so it's nothing special, but we might be able to bring some of our stuff in there and then lock it up. So that'd be kind of nice too. We'll add tint on here and then a go light on top. Okay, this will be nice if we're going hunting at night. Attachments, we're good to go. All right, the first vehicle we are taking is the Ram TRX. That's right, guys. We're going to be able to test out all these vehicles as we drive them on back. And so far, this thing is doing good. Ride's good. We got it lifted. We can actually raise and lower it. As you can see, I'm lowering it or lift it up there. It's pretty awesome. And this thing absolutely flies. So we're gonna head back to the new cabin. We can actually already see it in the distance, and hopefully we can get everything fitting in the garage. We want to make sure that everything that stays here, and we don't have to like park anything outside, because maybe the bears will get to it. So hopefully not, but we've made it back. There we go. All right, so let's see where we can back this thing in. I think we'll have more space, maybe right on the side there, and then we'll be able to fit both the vehicles, the off-road ones, on the side. So all right, here we go, boys. And actually, in order to fit in this garage, we got to lower it down. As you can see, you get the CB antennas that clear it by about an inch. So that works out good that we get that lift system on it, and right about there is good. Let's make sure we leave enough room to get out though. There we go, just like that. We'll have plenty of room for the Defender and the Outlander in this garage. So we're gonna head on back, and we'll go pick those up, and those are gonna be fun to drive back. All right, let's start with the Outlander. So this one's optioned out with the hunting equipment. As you can see, you get the Yeti cooler, and we're gonna go hit the trails first before we go on back. I know if we take a right out of here, we can we'll find the trails. I think that it should take us back to the same place like when we first started the video, and then yeah, we'll be able to test this thing out, make sure the tires are good enough for the traction. And then as you can see, we're already ripping on this thing, man. Hold on, it's up to the right here. Check it out. There we go. We got the trails, guys. And these things are actually not too bad. As you can see, there's a little bit of rocks mixed in, and the tires are working good. We're not getting stuck or anything, so that worked out great. Let's hang a left here, and let's go rip it down by the beach. Although the beach is not made of sand, it does have a little bit on the end here and then gravel on the rest. And check this out. It actually digs a pretty good amount of distance into the ground from the tires. Check that out. Remember, that's a new feature in this game, so that's awesome to see. See if we can rip some donuts first, then we'll head on back. Oh, yeah, this thing's great. Oh, geez. Okay. Good thing we landed it. Let's get heading on back. Down there, we got our speedometer display. It's in red too, so nighttime visibility and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and take the shortcut. There we go. Check this out. This is going to take us right up to the road, boys. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Oh, yeah. And then this trail will connect back up, and we'll be heading back to the new place. Hang a right. There we go. I don't think there's anything else we need to check out. We are going to go ahead and grab the Defender next, but yeah, I mean, everything is just hunting land. That's the nice thing. We are about 50 miles off from Riverbend Springs, and then probably 80 miles from Elm Creek. So all the towns are not close. You know, you got a good drive ahead of you. If you're looking to get somewhere, probably about an hour and a half north of the cities. So, you know, it's not bad, but it is nice to come out here a few times out of the year, especially during the fall time for deer season. And then also we get the turkey season in the spring. So, all right, let's back this thing in. Right there should be good. Perfect. That actually is going to work great. And then we're probably going to park the Defender like right there. We'll back it in. Man, this garage is actually a lot larger than I thought. And then there's the place looking good. You can actually see it's got a hint of red in the color, so that's nice. But anyhow, we're going to go grab the Defender, and that thing's going to be fun to drive because it's fully enclosed. So see you guys there. Here we go. We got the Defender, guys. Check this thing out. So it's very nice. Get the tint on it, but also our window in the front can open and close electronically. Isn't that kind of nice? So if you want some fresh air in the cab, you could just open it up, and yeah, we got the rifle rack on top. We got the storage container in the back that's fully lockable. We have the go light on the back. Check this out. I think we can light it up, and then it turns. So that's actually pretty cool. So it's like a spotlight. So that's nice. You can see it in action there right now. So it's actually bright during the day. Man, geez. Look at this. So we're scanning in front of us for any animals or deer at night or whatever else. That's nice. Okay, we'll turn it off. Fully LED, all the fancy stuff. So, all right, we'll leave that up top. Leave it forward facing. I don't think there's any cool features other than that on this. We got a trailer hitch too. So if we have to do some towing or anything, you know, just some small stuff like logs, I think we're actually going to get some firewood today that we'll be able to use this thing. So, all right, I'll see you guys back at the new place, and we're going to take a chainsaw and cut down our first tree at the new hunting cabin. All right, we've made it back. So let's head out a little bit. We're going to use this vehicle to find the tree we need. We need something that doesn't have like a good tree. We need something that's, you know, decent. So I think maybe one of these trees are good. It looks like their branches are kind of dying out here. So this one's going to be the tree that we're going to take down. Let's grab the chainsaw at the back. Got the steel chainsaw. Here we go. Let's make sure we don't let it fall on our Defender there. We'll chop it down at an angle. Here we go. Oh, please fall the other way. Okay, thank God. That thing fell perfectly. All right, let's go ahead and trim up the branches here. All right, looks good. We got another one right here. Perfect. Clear it up. And we should have firewood for like the next year if we get a couple logs out of this thing. All right, look at that. We got a nice sized tree. Jeez, this thing's actually like probably pretty big. Let's use this end because this will be the best firewood, and then we'll cut it in half, throw it in the back, and we'll be able to start our first fire for the night. You know, it'd be cool if we did it the old school way where we had an axe, but we're going to use the modern technology. We've got the chainsaw. This thing works great. Like, we're going to split this log in half in like 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, done. So now we got 2 nice sized pieces of firewood. We're going to load them up on the back. Hopefully we can still put straps on this thing. Okay. Oh, wait, it's right there in the back. Okay, we got some firewood. Let's get this thing back to the garage, and we will be all done setting up the new hunting cabin for April, the springtime hunting. So, all right, let's back this thing in. Hopefully it fits. I think it'll be good. There we go. Let's back it in. Probably use garage door 1 here, and then watch this. Crank it around just like that. Looks good. And straight back. All right, we've made it back. We got our firewood. We got everything. We're going to close it up here. And that is our day 1 at the new hunting cabin. If you guys did enjoy, drop a thumbs up. Subscribe down below. If you guys want to see us come back, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.